Hi, thank you for stopping by to check out my video. My name is Ed Eblen, and I'm the president and owner of ePad Practice Pads here in Los Angeles. And we are a practice pad company that has been around for a little over 25 years at this point. We've seen a lot of changes in the practice pad industry over the years, and as of late, we see a lot of imitation ePads showing up on the market. And I'm glad everybody's catching up to this idea because, truthfully, I never really myself just assumed that the one sort of multiple rebound pad was truly enough to cover the different feels on a drum kit. I mean, look, from a snare drum to a rack tom to a floor tom is a big difference. And I think our pads would be representative of what it would be like to have to play on toms. The responses are generally slower, of course, depending on the tuning. Um, and I've played on a lot of surfaces and sometimes non-drum like for little demo sessions and these kinds of things. So as drummers, we deal with a lot of different feels and a lot of different rebounds and stuff that we have to make work. And when I came up with this concept, it was based on some conversations Eddie Shaughnessy and I were having. Back in the day, we had a drum studio in Reseda, California called Drummer's Woodshed. And Ed used to teach there. And when he'd come in on the weekends, he and I would discuss. I told him I was interested in manufacturing a practice pad. And the type of feel I was going for was much slower than a typical multiple rebound pad, which he thought was great. And he told me that, in all his years on the Johnny Carson Tonight Show, in the green room, he would, warm up on a towel, folded into thirds because it produced literally no rebound and it was very quiet. That was a basic concept for the ePad. And truthfully, I own the company and everything, but it's my favorite pad, and that's no joke. It really is. It just feels great on my hands. It allows me to play at different dynamics and intensities without any pain to my wrists or fingers or forearms. So it really is my favorite practice pad. And for the guys that have supported ePad and purchased these pads over the years, I've gotten those reviews back from them too. And I'm really happy for that because that's been the intention the whole time. Like I said, been around for 25 years, still here, still going to be here for a long time to come, and we have a lot of cool things coming up in the near future, and I'll keep you updated on those. In the meantime, just a brief overall for the ePad concept. I have an M8 sitting here in front of me, and basically you can kind of hear it's certainly a softer volume, and it doesn't have the rebound, the heavier multiple rebounds that most pads would have. So you got to work, right? Yeah. And whether it's light playing or heavier playing, the more intense you play, the slower the rebound becomes. So you're going to work more. Your fingers, your forearms, your wrists, and arms are going to be activated. It is a true workout. And whether it's doubles or singles, any of the rudiments, all of those things have a much slower approach on this pad. This pad promotes accuracy and strength building and control. That's the terrific thing about ePad. And basically we offer this in several different models. This happens to be the M8. I'll just sort of take this off the stand in case for some reason you can't see it. Okay, so this is the M8. 8-inch Enduraflex playing surface. We've got basically like a 9.25 wood round base here. And the interesting thing is there's an 8mm threaded insert, T-nut, on the back, which allows you to mount it to a cymbal stand or an existing stand that you might have like this one here. Even a smaller snare stand would do it. And so you can have them in multiples and create like a little drum kit if you'd like to do that. And believe me, well worth the investment of your time because it has such a return for you as a player, and you will notice it immediately. So that's the M8. Any of these things can be purchased on our website at www.epadco.com. The next thing, and I have posted some photos of this, but and I actually did a video, I think probably a week ago. This is called the KP5. This is the first pad we ever designed, made, manufactured, and put on the market. It is a knee pad. It's fairly self-explanatory, but basically you just take the pad by the straps, and if you thread this through your leg, I hope you can see this, but if not, basically all it is you clasp it on like this, you turn it over, and you're ready to go. And the same thing applies. Same surface, the Enduraflex, very soft, no shock to your knee, and that's why we have the extra. This is a padded saddle underneath here, and that's exactly why we did it. So if you're a heavier player, you'll hear the pad and it will absorb, the shock, but you won't feel that transference of vibration to your leg. And very portable, obviously, and very light, and very easy just to clasp onto your stick bag, book pack, whatever you have, and take it with you. And you don't need a flat surface, a table or whatnot, to put it, or a stand to use it. Simply just put it on your leg and you're good to go. I remember one of the percussionists for Santana years ago at a NAMM show came to me and was so excited by this concept, and they were flying to Dubai, I think 2 days after the NAMM, and I got reports back that he was actually using it on the plane. So very dedicated, obviously. Over here, I think he's just a little bit off, maybe your line of sight, hopefully not. But this is an EP12, and it's the same material. It's the 5/8 Enduraflex wood base, roughly almost 12 in diameter, and a nice big pad, big surface will sit on your snare drum. It's will also, you can actually put the thing on your lap if you'd like to, or as you're seeing here, it's in a snare stand, and works the same way, same rebound, same workout, just a different size, and obviously more to play on, more surface to play on. So we have other products as well. You can check out the website for those. We have EP12 Customs, and we have various versions of the E-Pad to suit your individual taste. But I want to ask you or let you know that if you are already an E-Pad user and you own one of these E-Pads, please feel free to send me a video of you. I'd be playing on it, and what your tips and your tricks or suggestions would be. And so you can send it to info@epadco.com. Just send it to me. I'd love to see them, and I'll post the ones that you send up on the social media so other players can see that. And I want to thank you in advance for just taking the time to spend with me here for a few minutes while we just sort of reintroduce. And please go to the social media that we have. We have E-Pad Practice Pads on Facebook, E-Pad Pro on Facebook, and also Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. And the E-Pad Pro, by the way, is just sort of an abbreviation for E-Pad products. That's what it means. Some people get confused by that, but it's the same company. So again, thank you for spending the time. There'll be more of these to come, and I hope to see you soon. All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.